The only violence being perpetrated here by the machines, the unlawful actions of the corporations, tearing apart the land, desecrating the graves, the effigies, all things that are sacred in the land here, which the people hold dear. There's all the violence and destruction here. We show up with people and prayers, women, their children here. No weapons of any kind, just our prayers and our sage smoke, medicines, good songs. They stand here equipped with the most harmful weapons to man, with all the body armor in the world to protect us from what we don't know. So here we are live, here to support our relatives all over. Come join us.
You can't drink oil! No water, no life!
Good evening. I feel so happy. What a shit show.
I want a federal investigation and a nonpartisan recount of this entire vote. We need another day of voting, okay? We need to count all provisional ballots, okay? That's what we need to do.
The corruption has become so established that it got comfortable. So comfortable that it got lazy. So lazy that it got hard. No more voter suppression can be tolerated in Maricopa County. We demand that our votes be counted. We demand a revote on June 7th with an open primary. Current corruption needs to be held accountable.
I have got a juicy story for you up top. Not often do you have a story that involves sacred burial sites, attack dogs, pepper spray, the big banks, and the Chamber of Commerce, right? Come on. Now, you come for the Chamber of Commerce, but you stay for the attack dogs.
You think those women and children are not found? They can kill someone! We're not leaving! We're not
My name is Yoshiki American Horse, and I'm here to protect the water for the children and the unborn and protect our ways of life.
In North Dakota, there's something really, really good going on right now, something very special. The people are coming together. This has been going on for a long time. What started out as being a few guys with a few lawn chairs ended up being horses coming down the road and meeting up with thousands and thousands of protesters.
Decision today. There was a court hearing today for an injunction that was filed by the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe against the Dakota Access Pipeline to stop construction beneath the river, the Missouri River, so that they could, until the lawsuit that the tribe has filed can be heard. We were all expecting a decision today, but there was no decision. The judge decided to delay that decision 2 weeks to September 9th. So the response, I don't know what to say. Actually, it's really weak right now, but the reception is really bad. So what does this mean? This just means that we're kind of in limbo still. This means that we will have that there will be no decision for 2 more weeks. Dakota Access Pipeline did voluntarily postpone the construction beneath the river until this day. So we don't know if Dakota Access is going to keep or not, maintain that stance of not digging until a decision is made on the injunction, or they could just decide to move ahead tomorrow or the day after. We really don't know.
Well, today it all came to a screeching halt, and after today, things are going to really get serious as far as the government goes and the protesters in North Dakota.
How you doing? Say we're here at a site, and we had some of our warriors put themselves out, and as you can see behind me, one of our warriors put himself on the machinery to stop today's construction. They are very near the camp right now.
The protesters in North Dakota have all the right in the world to do what they're doing, to be protesting what's going on. But they're protesting the fact that they want to put oil pipes underneath the river.
As I hope you know by now, a company is tearing through North Dakota like White Castle tears through the human digestive tract. And both scenarios involve natural gas. A corporation called Energy Transfer is putting in an oil pipeline that most people who live there do not want. If the pipeline were to ever leak, it would likely ruin the water supply for Standing Rock Reservation and millions of others. Energy Transfer are also ripping up sacred burial grounds. Because, you know, nothing bad happens when you disturb Indian burial grounds. That's like every horror movie ever.
All right, so we're going to talk about the Dakota Access Pipeline. And in doing so, I'm going to try to not curse. Because it seems like whenever I talk about this, or read about it, or anything like that, I start cursing.
I mean, I could understand your frustration.
It's about water contamination, and it's going through, you know, ancient burial grounds that, like I said, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, they're not with this. And other tribes as well, too, they're protesting. So a lot of people have come to North Dakota, and they're protesting, thousands and thousands of people. So just a few days ago, the private security released dogs on the protesters, maced them in the face. I think I believe it was at least 6 people have been bitten by the dogs. One was a pregnant lady. I believe one was a child. Countless, I don't even know how many others were sprayed in their face with the mace. I mean, this is a really stupid situation right here, and I can't stand it. So what's happening now is that the tribe has gone to court to stop this construction. So recently, the judge that's presiding over this case is a U.S. District Judge James E. Boasberg. So he issued a temporary stay, pretty much, and it said that it's really looked at as a positive for both sides. I don't know how it's a positive, because I don't even really see it as a positive for our side that does not want construction of this pipeline, because if it's just a stay, it seems
all
like
it means is a delay.
Exactly. That's what it seems like to me.
Hey folks, Dallas here. We're at in front of the state capitol in Bismarck, North Dakota right now. Had a large rally. Folks are dancing and celebrating. And folks are happy for, wow, they're running towards me. They're running towards me. Folks are excited because we just got some huge news. Well, first, the courts had rejected the tribe's injunction against Dakota Access, which was a bummer. It's sad. That's a downer. But a good thing is that the Department of Justice, the Department of Army, which is the Corps of Engineers, and the Department of Interior issued a joint statement that they are that they're not going to allow any permits to cross the river, the Missouri River, until past decisions have been reevaluated. So they're halting any permits that have been thus given by the Corps of Engineers, and they are now going to reevaluate and start over on that process. Or I don't know if it's starting over, but reevaluate those past decisions. There's also been a discussion about looking at the permitting process that started this whole problem in the first place, and opening up a door for further tribal consultations, which did not happen in the first go around. So this effectively delays. This effectively stops any crossing of the Missouri River for the foreseeable future, which is a huge, huge win. With that said, also in that statement is that the agencies are asking, or it's a request for Dakota Access to not build. They're asking Dakota Access to not continue putting pipeline in the ground up to the federal lands. Whether Dakota Access listens to that or not, it's up to them. But this is still a huge win nonetheless. What this means is that Dakota Access could still continue to try to dig through those cultural sites, historical sites, could still continue to try to ram this pipeline into the ground and all the way up to the federal land, but they will not be able to be allowed to cross the river for the foreseeable future.
They're sending a message to the world that the American democracy system is a lie. They have no honor. None. All your ancestors, as well as mine, fought and paid for that right in blood. That's what them stripes on that flag represent. Yeah. Well, when you wake up, we're going to hate you for the 6 million Indians your ancestors slaughtered. Yet we joined you in wars and made this country great. And this is how you repay us. You violate our treaties, desecrate our gravelands. For what? Corporate entities who want to get rich. All of you will suffer. It's not just us. You will suffer. Your children will suffer. When the corporate entities control the water in the world, shame on this country.
I'm in North Dakota right now because there is a major atrocity being placed upon those living in Standing Rock Reservation. As you can see behind me, there are lots of people who are opposing construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline. It's not a matter of if this pipeline breaks, it's a matter of when. When this pipeline breaks, because all pipelines break. The water of the Missouri River will be sacrificed. Those living in Standing Rock Reservation, specifically in the community of Cannonball, will be those first directly affected. But it's going to trickle. It's going to trickle all the way through North Dakota, through South Dakota. This is not something it's not just going to affect those living in this area, it's going to affect all human beings. So I'm here because even though I'm not from North Dakota, I know that what happens to this Missouri River is going to happen to me eventually. So I need to stand in solidarity with my brothers and sisters to prevent this from happening here, because hopefully one day they'll stand in solidarity with me as well to prevent it from happening in my community. Because the fossil fuel industry is destroying all of our resources, our aquifers, our rivers, our oceans. Everything is being sacrificed for instant gratification. We have technology for renewable energy, and we as the people have to stand together to demand that in order to create a shift from the fossil fuel industry.
So what do you plan on doing today?
I'm here with these guys, like I just said. I'm standing in solidarity. I'm standing up for what's right, and what's right is water. What's right is life. What's right is land. And, you know, the people of Standing Rock Reservation oppose this pipeline, even though they will be the first ones directly affected by this pipeline when it breaks. So I'm here to help amplify their voices, because their voices are so strong, but because of the world that we live in right now, not a lot of people are paying attention to this pipeline. So I'm here to go, hey, I've got a platform, you've got the voice, let's join forces.
Good evening, friends. We start tonight here in Washington, D.C., where activists came out in droves for an issue halfway across the country. The Dakota Access Pipeline is making headlines after the Obama administration stepped in to block construction on one section of the project. A local native tribe has been protesting the pipeline for fear it would damage their water supply and go over sacred lands. Hundreds of activists gathered in front of the White House today to stand in solidarity with the Standing Rock Sioux tribe.
The Obama administration has called on the company to voluntarily stop construction within 20 miles of the Oahe Reservoir, which is the drinking water for the Standing Rock Sioux tribe.
A positive move?
Oh, it's huge, but the tribe and its attorney from Earth Justice has, indicated they'll ask the judge for a written order that will make that binding, not a voluntary request. But
so delayed, but far from over.
And the Indigenous Environmental Network, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, Honor the Earth, they all indicate they're not going anywhere legally or at the encampment until this thing is permanently canceled.
Senator Bernie Sanders was the featured speaker at today's event. I had a chance to catch up with the senator, and we had a few words.
Working on a book and
Senator, let me ask you, what do you think the chances are of stopping this pipeline?
well, I think this is an issue that is gaining more and more support all over the country. It's the issue of climate change, the need to transform our energy system, not build more pipelines, and it is also the issue of standing with the people who have been exploited, whose treaty rights have been abrogated for years, and I think we got a shot at this. And
All right, I think we're up. I think we're live. Hey, relatives, what's up? This is Dallas. We're in North Dakota from Highway 6 at an action. Went out with the mission to shut down work sites to stop construction on the pipeline. That's still happening. The construction sites, I can't talk. And our water protectors have been stopped by police. The police have barricaded to block the road and are not allowing our folks to pass through, or for traffic to pass through. So we've gathered here at this point right here. The nearest construction site is about 1.5 miles that way. It's been confirmed that because of this action, because of the mobilization, that work has completely stopped for at least 15 miles west of here, and all the work sites going west of here, and work has not been happening for the 15 or 20 miles from here to the river. So it's by the demonstration of our people power, the mobilization of just all the folks here at the camp, we've been able to stop construction at this moment. Though they're still blocking traffic, the police have barricaded the road, so folks are now doing round ends. I'm gonna turn the camera around so we can go up to the police line.
Moving on, a quick update on the protests to protect sacred tribal land from the Dakota Access oil pipeline that is ripping through the communities there. This past Wednesday, North Dakota authorities raided protesters, or water protectors as they call themselves, because they were involved in what I'm sure authorities would term an aggressive prayer circle. All right. But the protesters were peaceful, unarmed, and, according to at least initial reports, they were not involved in putting a massive oil pipeline in other people's land. Yet North Dakota authorities executed a military-style raid on the group, complete with armed personnel with shotguns and assault rifles, military vehicles, and an aerial spray of some sort being dropped from a helicopter. Now that may sound like overkill, but if you don't shut down prayers early, they can quickly grow into drum circles, all right?
Ready to hurt at all?
Hey guys, I just got word that Shailene Woodley just got arrested. They singled out her RV and they're bringing her to Morton County Sheriff's Office. So let everybody know at the camp, whatever, we're going down to Morton County right now, see what we can do to give her support. It's fucking bullshit. They basically just singled out and said, hey, come with us. Scumbags. So get this word out, share it out, wherever you gotta go. She's gonna be at the Morton County jail in Mandan. That's in Mandan, right? Yeah. Mandan, North Dakota. We're actually going to see her now.
We just saw her like 3 fucking minutes
ago. We were like, okay, she's good. She's getting in the RV. They got in the RV, and then they started going away, and they singled her out. It's fucking bullshit. So spread the word. You probably saw it live. Yeah, they were probably live streaming while it happened. I just called Malia. She's like, yeah, they got her. It's like, fuck. So we're heading down there now, and we'll see what's going on. But please spread it out. No Miranda rights, great. This will be great. You got it.
It is 65.
All right, guys. So we got told to stay outside because we got the doggy. She's vicious. But we just got this bus that pulled, and it had the Wisconsin State Police on it. They brought them back. We were bringing up the fact that there's probably people dying on the state highways in Wisconsin right now, and these guys are out here for harmless, peaceful water protection. It's ridiculous. We still love them. It's massively overkill, like massive overkill. Hey, Angie.
Look at this. Look at this.
I know. Hey, guys. Love you.
Hi, guys. This is what happens.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell that was. These guys. So, you know what? We wish them safe passage on their way home. It seems like a bad place to come on vacation, though. Just kidding. Yeah, so that was Wisconsin, and the bus is driving away. The bus. There it is, driving away. That's what they drove up in. That's how they transport them to the front lines. what's the update with Shailene? So her mother's here now, and that's up to them to talk about. But I'm sure you can get it all over TMZ and everywhere else. You know, free Shailene. This is ridiculous. They are, well, I promise I won't talk about it, but yeah, there's some charges, and it's not good. So they're trying to figure out what they can and cannot get away with right now, and it's ridiculous.
And right on the eve of National Indigenous Day. Convenient, huh? Disgusting. Anyway, riot police are arriving. Riot police arriving at this peaceful protest where people are praying, tying up tobacco ties, prayer ties. Can't. Does this look threatening to you guys? Doesn't to me. This is America. What's an armored personnel carrier? My mom is here, you guys. That's her in front. These cops with the helicopter behind them. It's just eerie. They're so out of their element. But I have to say they were peaceful today. That is a blessing. Water is life.
Yeah, it is. It's free in.
Oh my god. Guys, not to make a bad cinema joke, but there's some Divergent shit about to happen. Dude, what the fuck? What? Okay, so to the right of that is our motorhome, and to the left of that is... What is that? I was just told that the cops are following me.
That's what we do.
Send some prayers.
We can make sure.
Oh my goodness.
You don't have mine, you know that.
Do you see this truck behind me? Oh, I see it.
This one? Hold up.
What? What's that? Record me. It is recording, isn't it? I'm just going to my car.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. I'm with them. I know, but we're talking to them for a minute.
Record this. Okay. No, stop. Is it on me or on you? You. You just grabbed me by my jacket and said I'm not going anywhere. Even now. Yes, this is the price we pay for people who do it. Not gonna lie, my heart's beating. It's you.
Is there anything we did that was wrong?
to our RV so we can drive away.
It's reversed now. It's not you.
Was it like that the whole time? I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was just walking back to my RV, which is right there, so that we can go back to camp peacefully. And they grabbed me by my jacket, and they said that I wasn't allowed to continue, and they have giant guns and batons and zip ties, and they're not letting me go.
We're talking about right now. Yeah, not right now.
We can't talk right here, I guess you want, but right now you're going to be placed under arrest for criminal trespass, all right?
I have one question. I was down there.
I'm not going to answer the questions right now, but right now,
Wait, but okay, great. But why am I being arrested and no one else is who's down there? Is my question.
because right now I've been told that
Is it because people know who I am?
trespassed on the property, so you're being placed under
Yeah, but so did hundreds of people. We were all down there. When you asked us to leave, we did.
You're identified.
You're identified.
All right, I'm being arrested. Because I was trespassing like everyone else. But as soon as you guys asked me to leave, I left.
You left.
She was down there. Everybody was down
We all
there.
left.
I'm being arrested. I was down there with everybody else. I don't know what's going on. As soon as they came, I left. It's because I'm well known. It's because I have 40,000 people watching. Alright, so everybody knows we were going to our vehicle, which they had all surrounded and waiting for me with giant guns and the giant truck behind them, just so they could arrest me, so they knew this would happen. I hope you're watching mainstream media. I hope you're watching. Ask her if she's being taken.
Let's stay back.
They ask her if she's being taken. Do not deny things that you did. Follow, Mom. That's my mother.
Yeah, it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got you back.
They were waiting because they said that we were going back to our vehicles.
Cowards. Nothing but cowards. I didn't serve the military to be able to do this.
I'll drive.
I don't blame you.
Take that.
I hope you guys feel good about yourselves. Honestly. This isn't the country we grew up to be. This isn't the country I fought for.
Sit them down, Blair.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
So you're gonna have to go this way. You're gonna have to go south, but you can follow me.
I gotta go that way?
Yeah, you gotta go that way.
Well, how am I gonna turn around?
Yeah, they're gonna let you turn around. They're gonna direct you, and then we'll go to Morton County.
Where is she?
She's gonna go to Morton County.
I'm
Just
gonna
talk to
follow
them.
her. I'm gonna follow her.
They won't let us.
I know where it's at.
Okay.
So we're going to Morton County, okay?
You know where it's at? Okay. I do too. We're gonna shut this off.
How is she
She didn't do anything.
trespassing anymore